just briefly touch the Charles Darwin's evolutionary theory. Briefly touch that. So we speak about, say, the Newton spoke about the relativity of space. And then Albert Einstein came and he's added one more feature, relativity of space and time. That is an incredibly great, say, a great gift for humanity in terms of the intellectual, the gift for humanity. And then the Buddhist philosophy talked about the relativity of space, time, and also the mind, which is actually missing in the modern science. Okay, this is just some, see, in the Buddhist traditions, the Christian monks, and in fact, the Jews made a great contribution to science, modern science. For example, so one of the books which I cherish very close to my heart is the Eric Handel's book. Eric Handel is a Nobel laureate, a Jewish Nobel laureate. Einstein also Jewish. The Eric Handel Nobel laureate in physiology. His book, In Search of Memory. It's so beautiful book. I like this book so much. So therefore, we see that all these very traditions, the moment your mind is open, you have the capacity to discover modern science. So this is common to all these different traditions, not only to one tradition or the tradition. So this part, universal ethics. After talking about exploring, about all these, the science, ontological reality, epistemological reality, and so forth. Finally, what do we expect out of that? What do we expect? We expect the world to be a better world, the world to be a more prosperous, the world to be more harmonious, the world to be a happier world. But the modern education, modern science has already climbed to such a height of development. The expected, intended goal, is that accomplished? Answer is no. Answer is no. Look at the terrorism, amount of terrorism growing. Look at the amount of wars happening. Look at the amount of the corruption happening. Look at the amount of the gender discrimination happening. Look at the amount of the gap between the rich and the poor happening. So all these things are supposed to be dealt with. All these things are supposed to be got rid of with the advancement of the modern education, but unfortunately that is not happening. So why that is not happening? This is the question. So there, the modern education, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, wherever he travels, this is one question which is often being asked by the different experts. So why do